Yo, today we're about to be reacting to how SGA stole J.A. Morant dude's career. Hey man, you could say he stole it, but honestly, I feel like SGA really he was more so focused on the game and Ja was more so focused on his image. But let's see what they're talking about.
Have you ever watched one person take over the life another was supposed to have?
I
Because
wouldn't
that's
necessarily
exactly
say that.
what happened in the
SGA
NBA
deserved
over the
it.
last 3 years.
So, Sel, can Ja Morant be the face of the league?
Yes, he can, and yes, he will.
Everything that was meant to be Ja Morant's, every spotlight, every
Yeah,
storyline, every piece
yeah.
of the future he was supposed to own, somehow ended up in the hands of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He checked every single box for what you want, and not only in the franchise player, but a guy that could actually be the face of the league.
See, look though, y'all saying SGA stole Ja's career. No, Ja gave away his career. Let's be 100% frank on this. Ja gave away that career. How did he give away his career? Just because of the simple fact he was more so focused on his persona and looking gangster and perceiving himself a certain way instead of trying to get better at the game. You know what I'm saying? He was overwhelmed by distractions versus SGA. Got a plan, stuck to it, got to it. Yes, sir. That's how I see it, though.
Their careers didn't just change over the last 3 years.
Yeah, see?
They essentially swapped places. And it all happened in a single year. A year that took everything from one player and handed it to another. It feels unreal. Almost like Hollywood wrote the script themselves. And the craziest part is, they look like they could have even been twins. If you squint hard enough at SGA, you'd swear you're looking at Morant.
They do look like
Ladies
brothers
and
a
gentlemen,
little bit.
this is the story
at it.
of how Shai
Hooping,
Gilgeous-Alexander stole Ja Morant.
SGA is he's the prime example of a great leader. I don't mean to be like overly giving him compliments, but bro, pay attention, bro.
Career.
Real shit. I like this instrumental he got too. I'm still in this shit.
It feels like just yesterday when the entire basketball world couldn't stop talking about Ja Morant.
There's an
Bouncy.
unpredictability that Ja brings to the table that is just unlike anyone else in the sport right now.
He was a walking highlight reel. He sent Steph Curry home into the media. He wasn't just a rising star. He was the next face of the
He was
NBA.
rookie of the year.
Definitely, Ja Morant is a future face of the league.
Go back and watch those early highlights, and you'll understand immediately
He
why the
missed
hype
that
was
dunk though.
insane.
All right, there we go.
The man had jetpacks for legs. He could launch himself into orbit. Every play felt like a countdown to something ridiculous. In Memphis, a star wasn't just developing. He was born.
Ja's style of play is giving this like young core in the Grizzlies confidence, attitude, toughness. It's how he's constantly attacking the basket.
Only if his stats look like that this year. This year, bro, he is not hooping because you need to go put up some shots. No bull.
With Ja,
Stat
the
the media,
Grizzlies
go
went
put up
from a
some
lottery
shots.
afterthought to keeping Steph Curry out of the playoffs in 2021 to finishing second in a stacked Western Conference in 2022. That doesn't happen by accident. Ja wasn't just a sensation.
Hey man, let me get an ad block when I get monetized. Don't worry about it, y'all.
Unfortunately,
How
I
they
didn't
going?
check if I
Alright, that's what's up, bro.
He
I'm
was
glad to hear
legit.
that.
Morant, 3 seconds. He drives, bangs.
Lay.
By 2022, he wasn't just an all-star, he was all-NBA. He went head-to-head with Curry, talked his talk, backed it up, and carried himself with a swagger you couldn't fake.
Yeah. It's a parade, it's a
He
must
didn't
see.
just elevate his own game,
I mean,
he elevated everyone around him. A young core was forming, and Ja was at the center of it all.
hey man, Grizzlies did have the NBA in the chokehold like 2 years ago. Yes, bro. Man, they was hooping. They had a nice little team, upsetting people. Then what happened? The off the court situation happened. Then boom, straight downhill from there, bro.
Everyone wanted a piece of Ja. He was everywhere. Highlights, commercials, headlines. By his third season, he was putting up 27 a night. And he
Lay.
was just 22 years old.
Hey.
It felt like watching a mix of prime Derrick Rose and prime Russell Westbrook. He wasn't just rising, he was taking over. At the exact same time, SGA was basically background noise. People knew the name, sure, but that was about it. He was putting up around 20 a night. He was efficient, but we've seen that story 100 times.
20 a night, bro. He's saying 20 a night like that's easy or something. Like you're just supposed to get that coming in the league. You know how many people struggle getting 20 a night? It's stars right now that's struggling to get 20 a night. Come on now.
On a bad team.
What I will say to Shea, something we see all the time in the NBA, when you graduate to a max contract player, yeah, those checks get real big and they're going to be real nice, but so do the expectations. He's going to have a different reality, so I'm glad.
Around the league, most people saw him as empty numbers on a roster built to tank.
Why they showing all these turnovers, bro?
Nothing
I
special.
don't like how they just glazed the mess out of Ja, like crazy, like he was the best player to ever touch a basketball, and they just showing lowlights. Unless it's how he was
And
really
the Thunder,
hooping.
they were even less relevant.
Damn.
In 2022, out of all 15 teams in the West, they were pretty much dead last.
Damn.
A complete afterthought. A team you only remembered because they owned a mountain of draft picks from the Paul George trade. Everyone thought OKC was going to be rebuilding for years. At this point in time, Ja Morant was top 10 in jersey sales. And Shea? Outside of hardcore hoops fans, most people had no idea who he even was. But all of that was about to change fast.
It's a parade inside my city, yeah. I just had to do that one time, yo.
All-Star, All-NBA, second in the West. Fresh off a 5-year, $197 million contract, Ja Morant wasn't just rising, he was becoming a basketball god. And in his mind, nothing could touch him.
Hey.
You would have cooked Michael Jordan?
Man, nobody got more confidence than 12.
In just the second game of the 2023 season, he dropped 49 points. 49! Memphis looked unstoppable again.
49?
Everything seemed to be lining up exactly the way the media predicted. With Curry, LeBron, and KD aging out, the league needed a new face, a new star to carry the next decade.
Let's not get it twisted though. The face of the NBA, if it ain't gonna be Shy or SGA, I'm just gonna say SGA. If it ain't gonna be SGA, then it's gonna be Victor Wembanyama. My bad, I watched too much Flight. Victor Wembanyama. Come on now. Or Luka Doncic. Come on, bro.
And Ja, he checked every single box. At that moment, he was untouchable. There wasn't a single sign of trouble. No one expected anything to go sideways. Because it made no sense for someone to climb that high, only to throw it all away. But then, everything crashed.
After you make 40 mil, you making 40, 50 mil a year, and you want to live that lifestyle?
The reports came out one after another. A 17-year-old at a pickup game, a mall security guard, an incident with the Pacers, and then the moment that changed everything, Ja Morant on Instagram holding a firearm twice.
See, look at this, bro.
Everything.
I hate to be that
Morant
guy.
Instagram,
Hold on.
holding a firearm.
You see all these 5 incidents? That's because it's a parade inside my city, yeah. You know where that came from? That's that young boy. Hey, man. Got that YN energy, that young boy energy. This nigga fighting 5 different instances. Like, he got 5 different situations that's taking him. Man, that's crazy, bro.
How did the NBA land on 25 games as the
He trying to play for the wrong NBA. But I heard that joke before. I know.
length for Ja Morant?
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. People were saying,
my energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49 on a power sip.
The alligators got him. But the truth was, he was drinking his own Kool-Aid, and the consequences hit fast. Sponsors backed away, parents stopped calling him a role model, narratives flipped overnight from Ja is the future to is Ja throwing his career away?
He was.
And then the real bomb dropped.
Ja Morant is facing the very real possibility of a suspension, a lengthy suspension.
Because of that suspension, Ja missed the 65-game requirement and instantly lost $40 million. $40
Oh
million.
my God, $40 million. I'll be so hurt. How you lose 40 million, bro? That hurt the soul. I'm trying to make 40 and you just losing 40 casually. Not affected. That's crazy.
And then it got even worse. He started losing the locker room. He started losing his team. The leadership he once carried so naturally started slipping through his fingers. This was a superstar free falling with no parachute.
Bro,
started
what?
slipping through his fingers. This was a superstar free falling with no parachute. Everything spiraled. It became one of the sharpest superstar collapses the NBA had seen in years. SGA, on the other hand, just kept grinding. No scandals, no distractions. While Ja was spiraling, Shea was in the gym, constantly, sharpening his game like a man possessed. He brought in specialist trainers, skill coaches, efficiency experts. He worked on his shot selection, his footwork, his counters, the little details that turn good players into nightmares. Slowly, you could see it. Possession by possession, Shea was becoming a problem.
That's not a travel, like, that'd be...
Possession by possession, Shea was becoming...
Bro, that's a travel, bro.
You could see it.
Look at his
Possession by
foot.
possession, Shea was becoming...
That's a travel. Look at his foot. His foot already on the ground. The ball didn't even leave his hand yet.
A problem.
Travel.
Like you said, like anything you do, he got a
They
counter.
be doing that a lot, though.
Yeah. He has a way of contorting his body. Like
The Thunder still weren't a great team. They were missing the playoffs, but something was clearly rising in OKC.
Oh my God.
The team was improving a little, and Shea was
earth.
improving a lot. While Morant was free falling, SGA was skyrocketing in the exact opposite direction. He cracked 31 points per game. He took the All-NBA spot people assumed belonged to Ja, and the media attention that once surrounded Morant, it shifted directly onto Shea. He became one of the elite scorers in the league, a calm and steady leader, and the kind of off-court model franchises dream about. Nobody realized it at the time, but Shea was taking over the exact position Ja was supposed to occupy.
Honestly, bro, Shea is like baby Jordan, bro. Like, I don't even mean to sound like that. I would say baby Kobe, but he too efficient for Kobe. No diss towards Kobe, no shots towards Kobe. I love Kobe, but SGA is that guy. Trust. I'm not even a Thunder
Ja
fan.
figured that out. If he ever did, it was already too late. And that brings us to the aftermath. A few short years ago, Ja Morant was everywhere. We want all the smoke. I'm fine in the West. Memphis versus everybody. That was the Grizzlies' identity. Loud, fearless, defiant. And Ja was the engine behind it all. He was on a straight path to becoming the next superstar of the league, the next face of the NBA. But now, Dylan Brooks, the heart and edge of the team, is long gone. Desmond Bane, their borderline all-star, has been traded. The Defensive Player of the Year regressed. Their head coach was fired. And Ja? Well, he's fallen a long, long way.
But don't forget, bro, he suffered like a whole injury too. That set him back as well. But the time he was spent in that club, wearing that car with that gun, he could have been shooting those shots. Let's be real.
Anymore, sure, but he also isn't improving. If anything, he's getting worse. That same flashy, high-flying play style that made him famous is now catching up to him. He still doesn't have a consistent outside shot.
Damn, he's shooting 30, 27, 16. This year he's shooting 16% from the three. Oh my God, he is literally getting worse by the year. Look at the numbers decrease. It went back up a little bit. Decrease. Jesus.
His 27 points per game have dropped to 17, and his efficiency is lower than it was in his rookie season. The Grizzlies aren't even his team anymore. He's been in trade talks, and every time he's on screen now, it feels
I'm trying to think.
Sad.
He should come. If the Bucks lose Giannis, the Bucks would be a perfect fit for Ja. Come on. The Lions gonna love you, nigga. Yes, sir. The little Milwaukee Kid boys, they're gonna embrace you. Swear to God.
Like watching someone who knows the window closed and can't open it again. Meanwhile, SGA just keeps climbing. He's won an MVP, a Finals MVP, a championship, and he might be leading the best team the NBA has ever seen. A team that's still getting better. He's not the undisputed face of the league, but he's one of the faces, firmly, clearly, undeniably. And he's only 27, just entering his prime with a young roster built to dominate for years. This position, this spotlight, this future is exactly what the NBA once believed Ja Morant would grow into.
Nah, SGA
but
definitely
that dream is
deserve
gone.
it, bro.
Ja has fallen so far that he now tells the media he never wanted to be the face of the league in the first place. This is the same guy who once said he would cook Jordan one-on-one, now saying he doesn't even want to be the face of the league. And lately, every time he speaks, every clip that goes viral, it feels like he's burying himself more and more. Around the league, the general sentiment...
he tried to blame the coach for benching him when he was shooting a terrible game anyway. Yeah, Ja tweaking, bro, I'm telling you.
Ja Morant has become this.
I've been seeing the narrative turn against Ja, especially this past weekend. A lot of people are starting to, you know what I'm saying, have negative thoughts about Ja.
Now, me personally,
From everything
it ain't
I've
too.
seen,
Hold on, bro. Let me speak real quick. It ain't too late. He's still a young player. He just gotta put the time in the gym and actually want the shit. You know, right now it look like he's just beefing with his team right now. He's surrounded by a different coach, different environment, different team, different atmosphere. I truly believe that he's gonna excel. But right now, it's not the best. He's not in the best spot, team wise and mental wise. He need to regain his focus somewhere else.
A lot of reasons Ja fell and SGA rose. But the one factor that connects it all is mentorship and guidance.
Yeah.
Ja entered Memphis with no real guiding force. No veteran superstar.
That's why they
showing him the
sent
ropes.
D Rose over there. D Rose ain't put none in this year. Then they sent Marcus Smart over there. Marcus Smart, I guess Ja just don't listen, cuz.
No one teaching him how to handle fame, pressure, money, or responsibility. He was handed the keys to the franchise on day one, handed millions of dollars, handed the spotlight. And with freakish athleticism, he could dominate early without needing discipline or structure. The hype fed him, and the hype raised him.
Morant blows by Primo. Attack!
SGA's path was the complete opposite. Early in his career, veterans like Chris Paul, one of the greatest point guards ever, took him under his wing.
He's been great. Like you said, not only like a big brother.
Oh, that boy dancing. That boy Nick dancing. I'm trying to get like you.
Like a friend.
To this day, they're close. And Shea credits CP3 for teaching him everything. Not just skills, but how to think the game, how to lead, how to manage a team, how to carry responsibility.
And I really lean on him for like advice. And not only basketball advice, like business advice, taking care of your body advice, like handling a family when they don't live with you. Like,
I feel like we all need a mentor like that in our life. You know, we all need a strong male, older figure in our life to guide us in the right direction, you know? That's how I feel, honestly.
This type of guidance is something Ja never truly had. Looking back, it's strange how different their beginnings were and how complete opposites their destinations became. Ja's story became a warning. Shea's became a blueprint. One showed the cost of losing yourself, the other showed the power of preparing yourself. And in the end, the life Ja was supposed to have became the life of Shea.
Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that he took his life, or he stole his career, but SGA simply wanted it more. And Ja Morant, he was just simply enjoying the spotlight. He enjoyed it a little too much. Then he started slipping. Now he in this position that he in right now. SGA, he wanted it more. He got to it. He put the work in. Now, hey, he worked hard, now it's time to play hard. And he playing hard, he reaping all the benefits from it. That's how I see it. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Yes, sir.